I was frustrated. I had a lot of energy. I was there. I just need to burn that shit off.
He was there.
Yeah.
Just need to.
No. Where did she go after Mr. Rylance?
The way she said it.
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and I'm here with two incredible reactors, the beautiful Mikel-Claire.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all you got. And of course, Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. The Residents. Episode 2. Episode 1 absolutely delivered in absolute true Blue Shonda fashion. I know some of y'all in the comments are like, well, she didn't write this. She didn't direct it. I know, but it is her project. It's got her stamp of approval on it, and it is measuring up to that level of quality. How are the two of you feeling so far? Claire?
I'm ready, style in for murder.
I'm running with you.
It's the name of the episode.
Yes. Okay. Dial in for murder. Rekkai, how are we feeling?
Oh my God, that was great. Oh. And just for anybody who's saying that she didn't write this, Paul. Whatever his name
Paul
is.
William Davies. Yeah.
Paul William
And Kate
Davies. I should know that because it's almost like Russell T. Davies.
Yeah.
Paul William Davies is one of her writers, and he's been with her on almost every show that she's had. So he is a writer for her. So all the other stuff we give her credit for, might as well give her credit for this too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But dude's got a great pen and a great eye because the first episode was excellent.
Hey, make sure if you want to have a chef's kiss for this reaction, make sure you stay to the very end because you already know the three of us. We gonna chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth over the things we've enjoyed and over some of the things we may be scratching our heads over. I have to admit, listen, I know this has been off the cuff. I had such a good time with you all in that first episode. I think it's probably one of my favorite reactions with the three of us. I know that was a little off the cuff. Make sure you stay to the end. And so without any further ado, let's get started. Thanks, Netflix.
We have achieved the doom.
There we go.
Hey, it's a good combination. I like it. I'm so here for this.
Even though I think our reaction was outstanding for episode 1, I still think the most fun one to me was one of our first bad movie nights for Flash Gordon.
That was a blast. I can't lie.
Yeah. I just think this material is better.
Yeah.
This material is better.
Yeah, but Flash Gordon was a hoot.
See what you did there.
You see what I did?
Is that an owl too? Oh.
That's an eagle. A hawk. That's a hawk.
Falcon.
A falcon. It's a falcon.
It's a bird of prey. I don't know which one it is. I'm sure she'll tell us in a minute.
Cross that off the list.
Because they all seem the same to me, unless it's the eagle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, there's a fight.
Oh, who is that? Who's that?
Look, they're observant. It's like her. She's like
somebody...
I think it's a hawk. You know how? Oh, yes.
Wait, there's somebody in there.
Just like that hawk. She's the hawk.
That's what I'm saying.
Cordelia
She
Cupp.
sees all this. Oh, that was
like the throws of passion.
Yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah, that seemed like somebody was getting it in.
It's like a bird's eye view of all the things. That's how she does it. Somebody was smoking.
So wait a minute. That means that's 4 people outside.
This is why I told you it's distracting. I'm trying to cook. Now I'm breaking shit.
Hey, that's the old girl from Star Trek.
Rylance.
I don't want you in here either, any of you.
David
That's the guy who
Rylance, the
Star Trek
Australian.
Discovery.
Who switched shirts with?
Well, my protocol is that I'm trying to cook when I'm trying to cook. So unless they cook, I don't want them in here while I'm trying to cook.
Oh, that is not Star Trek language.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Unless you don't leave.
We can come back.
Come back. Now, I'm not going to have you fuck this night up for me,
I'm
Amy.
not.
Dang.
There were going to be flames.
You didn't tell me that. And anyway, it isn't about the flames.
Oh, we're gonna leave.
Told me what? Oh, there's some broken glass.
There's broken glass because these assholes are distracted.
Mr. Foreign Minister, so lovely to see you.
Not in here it is.
John in Sydney.
Yes.
They make a Wagyu volcano.
Exactly.
Maybe it would be better if you wait up.
It's my kitchen. It is her kitchen.
It is her kitchen.
What does it mean? No flames. You said that flames were okay.
Wait.
Hey, that's Balky Barchakamoose from Perfect Strangers.
That?
It's on the sheet.
I don't read your fucking sheet.
You told me it was on.
And he's from the
Is it?
Beverly Hills Cops movies.
Has to be at the table. That's the point.
Bananas Foster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is it? It's
Who is he? Jesus, what is wrong with you? This is David
Look, she all in now.
from Australia. Don't be fucking rude.
Bananas Foster. The dessert with the flames.
Yes.
Foreign minister.
She's from Portland.
It's my kitchen. I want him out now.
There's broken glass.
Oh my gosh.
You want to see broken glass, Riley? Huh? There's broken glass.
Not by the food, homie.
Broken glass. I am trying to do something interesting.
Please get out this woman's kitchen, please.
Bullshit, because that's all this place is. It's an old shitty country club where nothing.
What did she drink before she came to work?
The food must be
all
exceptional.
Dudes. My way. That's what I was brought in to do by Elliot and the president, and that is what I'm going to do.
That part.
My way again. I am going to kill you.
Oh, with the knife in her hand. You see this, right? With the knife in her hand.
Well,
Just get out of her kitchen.
okay. I think we.
I mean, that's how I feel when
Yeah.
people are in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out the way.
No.
Yeah, just move along.
And at no point did she.
No flames in the state dining room.
Bananas Foster, you have to serve flambe, though.
I don't even know what that is.
Hey, you gotta give it to him. AB, you can puff and pump and all that other stuff. He stands by what he says.
You got a lot of motive, though, for
I
a lot
said
of
what I
people.
That's what I
said.
said.
You got a lot of motive from a lot of people. They just
I mean, she said it out loud. Like,
absolutely. And look how they're looking.
that's a red
You
herring.
like that, though, look.
No, I mean, I do.
Okay.
Whether they tell you or not, I do.
Okay. Clear, you've told me you have diplomatic immunity.
Everything I tell you here is confidential.
She's like, maybe.
She's like,
With a food truck. Did they have food on the food truck? It's a bit like a child's playground, isn't it?
Look how she looking at him. She about to serve it flamed.
She was obviously still upset.
oh, they in there clowning her food.
Probably because she can't serve it how she wants
I
to.
mean, I just wanted to tell her I was sorry about what had happened, for my role in it.
Oh, that was the chair that with
The
nobody
empty
was sitting
chair. Yeah.
Yes.
in. And she holding a knife.
This stays in this room, right?
Yes.
They must have gotten a little raunchy. Yeah, I called it.
Yeah.
Put the knife down.
She did.
Maybe those are two that was outside getting it in.
She's cooking a different kind of meat.
They-
On top of the clean kitchen.
yeah.
Okay, you know, that's not fair. They're following her lead.
Hold on, let me get the meat tenderizer. Yeah.
Oh, that's them outside.
That
Oh,
is
that was
good
them. Okay.
At least they're not in the kitchen where everything is nice and sterile.
I don't know, like this level of passion and it's a little bit much for me.
Well,
Like,
my thing is, there are cameras all over this place.
But not the residents, remember?
They're not at the residence.
no, but
they're
they're outside.
outside.
They on it. Yeah. I would say right now the sniper on the roof has got them in his sight.
That's what I'm
He's like,
saying.
okay.
There's some cameras.
There's more people out here getting their freak on.
I'm afraid to ask. She was enthusiastic.
Oh.
I got a bloody nose.
Ouch. Oh no.
Hey, that's real passion right there. That's,
You don't tell anyone
In the
this.
throes of
Bloody nose are
passion.
having sex with the chef.
We didn't have sex.
I can't with that. That's not.
How do you define sex?
I define it as the thing I enjoy more than talking about real estate and less than looking at birds.
wow.
Puts it in perspective.
She said she enjoys it less than talking about birds.
Yes.
That is
Bloody
something.
nose while having sex with the chef.
Huh?
And there's more.
Feels like after that, there should be more. What people?
I don't know. I just saw some things.
Oh, he nowhere like.
Everything okay?
Yes, fine. Just getting some air.
You're bleeding.
Kind of
Am I?
Yes.
Right.
You look like Eric and whooped your ass.
Bloody knows.
Are you alone out there?
Yes.
Yes.
The shirt Mr. Wynter was wearing didn't fit. Nobody as meticulous as Wynter wears a shirt that loose. Trademark of renowned Melbourne shirt maker, whistler, and fox. I spent 2 months in Melbourne on the Curious murder.
That was you.
Yeah, that was me, homie. Put respect.
See, your shirt was snug and not of the quality of the suit, which is D.H. Redican of Sydney, correct?
He's like, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Remarkable. You know, I was living in Melbourne when
Just
Oren
like,
Curious was
you
killed.
have to validate me, homie.
Oh, you should have seen it. It was absolutely the case. Well, I saw it on the news, actually. I wasn't there, but of course she called me because she was in an absolute...
Oh, he chitty-chatty, ain't he?
No, it was a friendly divorce. Look, we were young.
Okay. Is that it between you and Wynter, then?
The yapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no. Not that. There we go.
Why didn't he go get another shirt? Why did he put on a bloody shirt?
I mean, because he's at work, though. So
He got a
might,
phone call.
He might not have had another shirt there, which doesn't seem likely.
I was about to say, he can go down to the laundry.
What?
Those were his exact
Who says
words?
that?
Yes.
I am going to be dead by the end of...
It may be just a, just a saying.
Why AB had blood on his shirt?
We solved that mystery.
This
We
dude.
didn't solve it.
No, we are not French. We are Australian.
Something he said. It's something people say.
I'm gonna be dead by the end of the night?
Yes.
We'll have to move the body.
That's fine.
Anything else?
Not right now.
Okay, well, good. I'm going to go let everyone go.
Now, hang on.
No, we already said no.
Someone was killed here tonight during our state dinner, and you point the finger at one of us. And now we're just gonna all walk out of here?
That part.
When the world finds out about this, which they will, they're gonna think some crazy Australian murdered somebody in the White House.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
He's
that
like,
doesn't
no.
work for us.
He's like,
Nobody's
no.
going to think that.
We're gonna solve this right now.
Yeah, they're absolutely going to think that.
Who killed Mr. Wynter?
We think it was a suicide.
Oh, you do, Detective Hollinger. Does she?
Yeah, that part.
Don't be talking for me.
One who solved an unsolvable case in Australia and is known to be one of the greatest detectives in the world.
Yeah.
It's a suicide, and she's here to investigate. So why don't we let her investigate? Like,
Yeah.
right now.
Thank you.
You to talk to everybody here tonight.
Words of wisdom.
Stephen, this isn't your call.
Perry, it was my call not to come to this dinner at all.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Instead of a Wagyu volcano, I get a bloody murder.
Oh.
An actual bloody murder.
He's growing on me more and more, that dude.
He is. As bad as things are between our two countries,
They're going to choke the shit out of you.
he is. Let her get the job done. Find the killer.
Yes.
Let her cook.
Let her do her job.
A little more worried about having a murderer running around your house right now.
That part.
That's what I thought.
Your call.
He doesn't seem to be a very smart president.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is America. It's kind of what we do.
I can't do that.
And I'm going to have to make the most detailed and persuasive case possible as to why it's necessary.
Detailed.
No, later.
When?
When she started to trust me.
When was that?
Later.
Later.
Meaning that even after all these years, I still made the ridiculous mistake of underestimating Cordelia
You
Cupp.
can't do that. Never underestimate the queen.
So we have the very best people working on this, and it is being handled as
Look at the waitress.
and as expeditiously as possible.
Expeditiously. Meanwhile.
I love how in sync y'all are.
Having made it look like it was the Australians who wanted to stay, she goes outside birding.
Yes.
Do I have that all right?
Yes.
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 This woman.
You know what I like about her? She's the one, she summarizes everything for us. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Please go on. Thank you.
She's like, let me make sure you're not missing any of this.
Yeah.
And in the green room, which is where we started.
What is that?
Paper.
For what?
Writing.
Writing what?
Words.
Okay.
Something you really want to say, try to
Leave.
make that feeling go away. If at any point you want to leave the room for any reason, please do.
She's like, please try to make that go away.
I don't trust you yet.
Can you write your name and job title down for me?
Well, she knows her reasoning for why she's like how she questions and stuff. And he may jack that all up.
Do you have any questions for me? Anything?
That's fascinating, though. That probably will weed out some people.
She's like a therapist.
I'm guessing you want to know about AB.
She was a therapist in another show, In Treatment. She was amazing, if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I never saw that.
Whatever happened, but I don't know anything.
Therapist just sit back and let your ass talk.
If that's it, can I leave?
I know that stare, man. That stare is crazy.
Okay. This evening, Bruce got called in, Bruce the engineer.
We saw him downstairs in the basement.
Bruce got called in, and I'm looking for Bruce, and I go by Mr. Wynter's office because I thought Bruce might be there, and I hear Mr. Wynter arguing with someone.
Spilling it in.
Yeah.
This is around maybe 9.
She said a word.
You're asking me, so I'm telling you. Is he arguing with, and what is he arguing about? Fuck if I know.
He said it was around 9. Time
I know
check.
it wasn't Bruce because I saw him right after that. That's all I know.
He's like, what magic are you using?
You can just sit there looking at me or whatever this shit is.
One more thing. But wait, there's more.
I have never heard Mr. Wynter sound that agitated before. That angry. I've been here 17 years. He keeps it under control. He started yelling, "I'm gonna tell them everything."
Uh-oh. And I'm done. I done told everything I know.
Man.
I'm good with you asking the questions.
Yeah. I saw him in the hallway just now.
Just now?
You did not.
It was around 9.
The butler.
Remember we saw her?
East room.
Yeah.
By himself?
No.
Who was he with?
Someone. I was watching the concert.
The whole time?
Yes, it's Kylie Minogue.
His seat is empty.
No.
And you didn't see Mr. Wynter follow him?
No.
See, empty seat. That was the empty seat because it was behind that lady.
Lies on lies on lies on lies.
Wynter yelling, I ran downstairs.
Now he's in engineering, right?
Carpentry.
Yeah, carpentry. Okay.
Not that I recall.
This
Not that you
dude.
recall.
We can get the tapes. Oh, there's none in the
see anything on the
residency,
second
sorry.
floor. No.
She was a little shaken up too, remember?
I didn't ask about the second floor.
Yeah, did you hear what she said? She said she didn't see nothing on the second floor.
This is the guy that I was wondering.
Hey!
Jason Lee.
Yeah! I haven't seen him in a minute.
I was
My man got a robe on downstairs.
Well, because he's the, what did they say, the brother-in-law? The
And
brother?
why does he still look like my name is Earl?
I was in bed at 9:30.
He said he came out at 9.
Why didn't you go to the dinner?
Why didn't you go to the dinner?
I wasn't invited.
Party imaginable.
Well, that clearly didn't work.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be starting with her?
Why?
Because she said she wanted to kill him.
I am going!
Too obvious.
Maybe she wasn't the only one to say that.
But she did say that. Why not at least start there?
I'd be like, if you got questions, let me do my own thing.
Watch and listen to as much as possible. You have to take it all in. Otherwise, you start focusing on the wrong things.
That part.
Special Agent Park, you don't pick up your binoculars until you know what you're looking at.
That part.
But we were told we could use the ground floor, too.
Oh, they just stay in the dining. There you go.
People are out here exhausted.
Were people upset at being held there?
Of course
For
they
the
were.
most part, no.
Yeah.
Not in the earlier part of the evening.
I was about to say.
Some were,
I hate Australia!
but
Dang.
tried our best to keep people occupied.
One hand, up, flat palm, waist level.
No, he's giving people etiquette lessons.
So I said, Jimmy, come on, man, don't stiff me like that. I know you play a right-handed guitar upside down.
I would have loved to hear these stories.
Remember that. This is bigger than Carnegie Hall.
I think
Look at Hugh
Jackman.
Jackman just going in.
talking to Miss Cupp.
That's the engineer. Yeah, he had a problem down there.
Yeah.
Look, do you see the housekeeper? Look. Oh, they know
Remember how
something.
she closed the door earlier?
Yeah, they know something.
Bruce, that's the dude that got called in.
It's my job.
Some people don't like their jobs.
Well, I used to like mine. No.
He said he went to bed at 9:30.
I'm just an engineer.
Yeah?
Next to the game room.
Yes.
Maybe Wynter was found dead in the game room.
Yes, okay, I'm sorry. What are you suggesting?
No?
No. She just.
No.
No.
Were you on the 3rd floor tonight?
No.
Thank you, Jack.
Yeah, I was like, that didn't look like his eye. Oysters, sardines.
She's so happy right now.
Sardines.
Oh.
Ugh, stank up the whole room.
Sardines. Eggs and pork and meat.
Other than that, yes.
It was lovely until now.
Chief of staff. Okay.
You know the flowers were messed up, right?
The flowers, remember?
To bottle brush. You know what I had in every arrangement?
So I had to throw it away.
Nobody told me.
Oh, that's why she kept. Okay. Lily, what did you do?
No, she's the socialite. Look.
I was kind of focused on Hugh Jackman, though, I'll be honest.
Oh.
Have you been drinking?
A little
Yeah, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Am I under oath? What's wrong with the food was that there was no food.
Oh, because they didn't have the flaming Wagyu.
Poorly?
I have sung Can't Get You Out of My Head 7 times.
It's a state dinner.
Dang.
There are bound to be issues.
Yeah, but no food?
The man sitting next to me was odd.
Oh.
What the heck?
Why is he staring like
He'd
that?
like he'd be a ventriloquist.
Really odd.
What the hell?
What is he doing?
Fur was having issues.
What the hell? Was he high?
Well?
You're the calligrapher?
There was an accident outside. Talk to Chewie.
Talk to Sylvia.
Oh, the valet. Storeroom.
McCutcheon.
No, you want the other George McCutcheon.
What?
Big George and Little George and me. And there were 2 other George McCutcheons before any of us. My great uncle George McCutcheon.
What the? She's so aggravated.
He got all the stories.
Anything about an accident?
No, I didn't see anything.
She's so aggravated.
To Emily.
Is there only one Emily?
As far as I know.
There's probably 5.
I was outside. I heard a crash. A Secret Service van ran into the South Gatehouse.
What?
Happened. Well, next to him. He was fighting with the florist.
Why was he fighting with the florist?
Because of the, allergies.
Kim Apkin.
The former first lady.
No, he was arguing with one of the butlers.
Goodness, what on earth?
Everybody got a story.
An argument? No, they were laughing.
Way, never. I literally never saw the man laugh.
Dang.
That's not true. AB and I enjoyed a good laugh many times.
Someone crashed the party.
Oh, someone crashed the party.
Helen, do not fuck with me.
Kylie Minogue was a guest.
We have.
Oh.
I almost died.
Sitting next to that lady. I mean, that man. I would have after listening to that song
I'm
7
going
times.
to be dead by the end of the night.
That's the thing when you play the telephone game.
I've ever seen.
Whose fault was that?
How long do you have?
30 seconds.
Oh, shit, you.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Of course, I'm the White House social secretary. I bear full responsibility.
Although.
Really?
Although.
Responsible for this disaster? It's these people all around you.
These people?
And I don't mean the Australians.
Dang.
Who's these people?
People that live there.
Okay, not even close. You want to understand tonight? You have to go back to the holidays.
Goodness gracious, they taking it way back. I said that like I know it.
In particular, Elliot is indecisive.
Well.
Say what you will about AB. He was decisive.
This is very upsetting.
Okay, so this is the first gentleman. We haven't met him.
Did you see him this evening?
Yes, many times.
Anything strike you as unusual?
Unusual? That's tricky. You know what? He did seem...
Indecisive a little?
He could be very uncompromising. My husband, Perry, the president,
Did you see her look? She was like, yeah, we know this.
other days. Look, I liked AB. Yeah, not everyone did.
It did, but I respected him. He respected me. We made it work.
I feel that. Yeah.
Had issues with AB, but me, no.
Really,
No.
Lily?
AB and I got along great.
I'm like, really, Lily?
Just trying to navigate this shit together.
Don't believe you, Lily.
Starting and ending with my brother. But me and AB, we were always super cool.
I believe him for some reason.
Remember, I had the utmost respect for AB.
Don't believe
I
you.
cared deeply for the man.
Don't believe you either.
I want to emphasize that I would put Hugh Jackman first.
I loved A.B. Wynter.
See, she...
Not my favorite.
Ah, at least she's honest.
Preferred him to my son's husband.
You mean the President of the United States?
Dang.
Did AB and I get along? He was all right. Always had my back. I definitely appreciated him, most definitely.
Why did you say you were going to kill him?
Did he threaten to kill you?
I guess I should say that's the way that I spoke. I'm just saying that it wasn't unusual.
I mean, that part.
Threatened to kill A.B. Wynter.
That's not really what I'm saying.
That's what you said.
That's not what I meant.
I don't know what you mean.
When?
After dinner.
What the is this?
Were you ever outside tonight?
It's called an interrogation.
Outside tonight?
That seems like the same way. How is that any different? And the answer's no.
Look at her face.
That look be killing me.
No. No.
I know.
With some dude from Australia.
He has a name.
I honestly don't know what it is.
David
Rylance. I love how they don't, each person doesn't know the other person's name.
I was frustrated. I had a lot of energy. I was there. I just need to burn that shit off.
He was there.
Yeah.
Just need to.
No. Where did she go after Mr. Rylance?
The way she said it.
To the house and in through the basement.
Did anyone see you?
I hope not.
That is definitely not what.
Oh.
The thing that I'm sure of is that you threatened to kill A.B. Wynter and that you can't be accounted for after 9 p.m. And that the White House calligrapher is having some trouble.
That's going to come back. Why
I
is he
didn't
having
kill
trouble?
A.B. Wynter.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And someone did see me.
He's probably high.
She came in
What if he
that
wrote
door.
the
It
note?
was around 9:15, 9:30.
Oh, the painter.
How long was she down here?
I don't know, but it was a while.
Did you talk to
It's
her?
almost 2 o'clock in the morning there on the...
This man worked here for 23 years. To this house. He was a good man. He was my best friend.
Dang.
And now he's dead.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
There's some context.
Actually, we're in a bit of a time crunch.
Do you think A.B. Wynter could have hurt himself, Miss Huggins?
What? Who?
Honest, I knew the man, but I didn't know the man, you feel me? I mean, I found out things tonight about A.B. that I didn't know before.
Like?
What things?
Personal things. Whatever he was going.
Oh.
Notebooks, his journals, he wrote everything down in them. You ever found those?
Oh, somebody took him.
I think he would kill himself.
Maybe it was the Hollister guy.
He felt responsible for this place. After tonight, I don't know. Maybe.
Backgammon.
Did Detective Cupp identify any suspects during these interviews?
Suspects?
Yes.
Everybody. Oh, okay. I was like,
Did she say she found anyone interesting?
And when I say people, I mostly mean birds.
it's not a person.
Not just from the interviews. Everything she had seen and heard up to that point, and
Yep.
it was a lot.
All the observations.
She just couldn't get any traction on anything.
I'm just looking around.
He was gone for 22 minutes.
Where's Marvella?
You know what? He probably took those journals.
Crashed the party.
Thump.
I'm just the engineer.
She wasn't going to solve the case at that point. She knew that, but she was ready to start.
Oh, there's chalk on the ground.
Yeah, they showed that a couple times now.
Emily.
House.
Yes, Emily Mackel. Do you want me to get her?
No, not right now.
Because somebody came in there. Remember the person that was smoking outside that building? Went in there.
And remember,
Oh, we saw lights and the birds was flying over.
And there was lights moving around in there.
Is that a bottle of... No, that's a spade. It's one of those glasses.
That's a glass for good.
Uh-oh. That means she thought of something.
The game is afoot.
Yeah.
Where it's
Have they moved the body?
Wynter?
Has anyone else died since I was outside?
They're moving him now.
Where? Bring him out the front through the grand foyer.
Grand foyer? That's where everybody is.
Exactly. He needs to come out the front.
Oh. So
See how
she can
people
observe.
respond?
She can
Yeah.
observe the people.
Why? Why did she want everyone together in one place?
because of the falcon.
Why are they not asking her?
Totally different kind of bird.
No, I mean, is it a nickname for someone like the Penguin in Batman?
Remember, they're saving her for last.
She said she loved the falcon because of the way it hunted.
That's the way that they can identify.
She's like a falcon eating these sardines, right?
Maybe.
Like a bird eating some.
The inexperience of youth, unfamiliarity with the terrain. There will be something.
Yeah, I believe that.
She needed to see everyone together in the same place at the same time, and then she could pick that person off.
Damn, they didn't even cover the body?
That's insane.
The brother was killing me.
I can't unsee Valky now. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Valky Batakumus.
Thanks a lot.
You do the dance of joy.
Even though he's Valky always, I just remember him from Beverly Hills Cop.
Mm-hmm.
Get the F out of here. No, I cannot. Bronson Pinchot.
Look how he walking. It's like you think you know, but you have no idea.
What's up with the pull chalk?
Well, remember, he has a one.
Oh, he's got pull chalk on the back of his shirt.
Yeah, and something happened. Remember on the. Oh.
Got him.
That's a misdirect, though.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it's way too early for that to be true.
But that's remember what I said when she was in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And she looked at his knives. All the knives were imperfect except for one was.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet.
I feel like that, I mean, like you said, that's a misdirect because he grabbed the knife. Because if the knife is there, then maybe they think it was him.
Yeah, and it's way too early for that to be like the priority suspect right now. I mean, just from a timeline standpoint, it feels like a misdirect.
It's too much.
Yeah.
You know what? I hate that because that's exactly what I thought. I was like, he can't be the main dude. It's only the second episode. We got 8 more episodes to go.
Yeah. Same thing though with Jasmine.
Marvella.
The Jasmine, the one who, who's the now.
Who's now the Chief Usher.
Yeah.
So same thing with her.
And then we had somebody who actually came out and said, "I will kill you."
Yep, the chef. Yeah. So I'm like.
It's too.
Chef Freak Elite.
Yeah, I can't lie. I do like the misdirection though, because I'm like, could it be you? Because then I feel like it might come back around and be like, I said it was her, but no, it's not.
You never know with these things. I never watch I keep wanting to call Only Murders in the Building, but what's the murder that had another Shonda Rhimes project where the woman
How to Get Away with Murder.
How to Get Away with Murder.
Viola Davis.
Viola. When Viola definitely caught her stride due to that series as well. They did it's not this obvious thing, but then it really is the obvious thing, and they have to do some creative ways. So when it comes to a Shonda project, anything is possible.
Absolutely, which is what I love, though.
Yeah. So I'll say this: the very first episode, the pilot, was all about the spectacle, as pilots should be. I feel kind of like with the broken glass analogy. It's just we got a chance to watch the spectacle of this glass being broken, and now we're in a bit of a pace being considerably slower than the pilot. Still good pacing, but now we're looking at the shards instead of the actual breaking of the glass. I personally am cool with that. I'm cool with how this is going. It can't be all gas, especially when it comes to a murder mystery show. But I am curious how the two of you feel about maybe the gears kind of shifting a little bit regarding pacing. We'll start with you.
I'll go.
Yeah, we'll start with you, okay?
I'll go. I feel you're right. I don't know. We always say that in any project, 2 things are paramount: story and villain. Well, we have a murder mystery, so we're not exactly sure who the villain is. That is part of the twist. Right now, the story is strong, and I enjoy these misdirects and things like that to give us a long list of suspects, but giving us enough to kind of not so much care about each one, but giving us a little backstory and showing us enough of each one so it doesn't just come out left field. You're like, wait, how the hell is he the killer? We didn't talk about him at all. So right now we talked about a bunch of people. It could be a bunch of people, and I'm not any more sure of anything, and that's a good that's a good place to be, because I be all over the place. I've been throwing out 100 wild ass theories. I ain't throwing out nothing because I don't know what's going on. Besides, she be watching them birds. Them birds be doing it. So I don't know. I'm enjoying this right now. I'm enjoying. Now it was definitely slower than the first episode, and you had an excellent analogy about not watching the glass break. Now we're looking at the shards. So I think that's cool. I think probably the only drawback to this episode really is our star of the first. We had two like stars of the first episode, which was Harry Hollinger running off at the mouth just saying crazy shit. He barely said anything in this episode, if he said anything at all. And then Uzo Aduba, Cordelia Cupp, she didn't say a whole lot this episode. Like she did a 1,000 yard stare, and she did a lot of things in her investigative thing, but she didn't do a lot of talking or as much for us. So and actually that was the most entertaining thing in the whole thing. That damn wild ass escapade between Rylance and Marvella. That shit was crazy.
How about
they
you,
need the Febreze and was it Fantastic, Fabuloso, 409, everything in that damn kitchen. My God.
But they needed some good old fashioned Clorox. That's what they need.
How about you, Mikel-Claire, regarding episode 2? How we feeling?
I think it's fascinating that you said the broken glass, because obviously there is broken glass, and she is examining the shards literally. So thank you for that. That was brilliant. Yeah, I know that was absolute bravo. It does not go unnoticed. Like many things in this episode, right? Like, and it's funny because even though it was quote unquote slower paced, Cordelia Cupp to me, like, and I know we said that she didn't have a lot of words in this episode, like, but that's her brilliance to me. Because like when she's sitting there and the carpenter is there and she says not near word and he spills all the beans and then apparently comes back and spills some more beans. I'm like, this lady know what she doing. And then when the FBI agent like actually asked the question, she looked at him like, dude, do you didn't I tell you to keep that to yourself and then leave if you needed to? So like that, I just love, there's a reason behind everything that she does, even though we may not understand it. But I love that like some of that is beginning to unfold like as it continues to go along. Okay. And so I think that part is brilliant.
There's some interesting things that I'm starting to maybe get a little bit of a better identity of the show. And one of the things, I think it may have been, I forgot which either one of you pointed it out, and that is one of the senator from Colorado giving the recap. I thought
MC pointed out.
I like that. I do like that, and I love the snarkiness that kind of goes along with it, because it also does a really good job of gassing up Cordelia Cupp and her brilliance to go along with those recaps. The other thing that I really enjoyed that I think is going to continue as well is each bird has a different tactic that is going to be used in this investigation. So I'm curious to see whatever is it Roosevelt's bird list? One of the president's bird lists.
Yeah.
To see how all these different birds, the birds are more than just her watching it and her, stalking, these beautiful birds and in their habitat, but how those birds live in their habitat and how she's embodying those characteristics in order to kind of solve those crimes. Regarding as far as cool little tidbits that makes this show special, we're only on episode 2, and so there's going to be countless more. But as of right now, what are some of the things that are standing out that is making this show special for you?
You just said it. Okay. The birding. How, I don't know, I'm interested. I mean, not like I'm going to pick up a pair of binoculars and go birding. But her talking about the different characteristics and traits of certain birds and how it relates to what she's doing. is absolutely fascinating. Like that, all that stuff we just learned about the falcon and how it can pick out a slow bird or something wrong with the bird or his wings hurt or something out of 1,000 birds. Just like it completely focuses in and can check the whole field and find its prey. Just like, I was like, damn, that is a superpower. Yeah. So I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, and I'll have to just piggyback on all of that too, because the way that she was like, you know, oh, that we have to get them all into their flock, right? So in the flock, and then they're all together, and then I can pick out and distinguish, like, you know, certain things about people. So I am curious if that's gonna be like a through line through the entire season. So like, what bird is gonna be the next episode? You know, because we saw it like circling around at the beginning. It was just the falcon, but like the very first episode, she was standing out there, but we didn't have a specific bird that we would, because that, you know, that was setting up the whole mystery. But so I'm very curious if we're gonna always open with a bird, and like figure out like what it is that she's using, what characteristic, what things she's gonna use in order to continue this. And so I think that's gonna be super fascinating if that continues.
All right, so I just wanted to kind of like open up the floor of just whatever it is that's on your mind regarding this episode. I'll start off with something just really quick, and that is Giancarlo Esposito's role. To kind of go off the track just a little bit, I just got done watching a movie that he was in, Captain America, and I was excited that he was going to be in it, but I thought it was a big waste of his talent because he didn't really get a chance to really shine as an actor. But in this, what could be considered a bit role is actually really, really big in this, and we get a chance to see him, you know, maneuver through the inner workings of the residents and see how he responds. We were learning some cool, interesting things, and I'm hoping that they continue that. But I'm really shocked at how much Giancarlo is being used outside of just being the victim. Is there just as far as just anything that's off the top of your head regarding this episode or the series as a whole? Just speak on it.
I think for me, I think Cordelia Cupp is the way that she's portraying her character. I mean, that is her character, but the way she's portraying herself is just absolutely amazing to me. She has like this confidence, this air of like knowing who she is. Like she's like, oh, I know who I am. I'm the truth. No one can tell me otherwise. And I think for me, that's what stands out the most because, you know, obviously strong woman lead, you know what I'm saying? I can't, you know, I do enjoy it, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. So for me, that stands out the most at the moment and continues to, just because, like I said, I love everything about her and the fact that she don't take no BS from nobody. Including these birds. Yo,
Rekkai, what got your ears perking on this?
A couple things. One, your analogy about the glass broken and focusing on shards. If you think about it, we saw a glass break in the stateroom, the East room, where the concert was going on. We saw Marvella throwing glass and breaking in and shit all in the kitchen. We saw broken glass out in the greenhouse. We've seen glasses like all over the place, glasses in the game room and stuff like that. So I think that's also one of those things about while we're focusing on the shards of glass, like this may be one of those things. It may be more than one person. Like we're looking for one killer. It may be more than one person, or just I don't know. It's just something like just broken glass everywhere. It doesn't seem like it's a big deal, but it seems like tonight, on this particular night, with this crew of people, it is a bigger deal. So I thought your analogy was very swift on that, whether that was intentional or not. The bird thing, I do like that angle. I wonder if Paul William Davies is a birder, because if not, who the hell you got coming in to write and just give you all this information about birds, and why is that a thing? He's like, you know what? I'm gonna write a murder mystery about a death in the White House. I need an expert on birds. Like, that's a weird angle, sir. Like last time I watched a movie like that is the Olympus movies or
Olympus
White
Has
House
Fallen.
Down or them kind of movies. Murder 1600, Wesley Snipes. Like, some different. This is, no, we need a bird expert. That's what we need. What? The only other thing that really, it didn't really play this episode, but I thought it was super interesting the first episode when I heard it. And leave it up to Shonda. Shonda and her team of writers are some of the most progressive writers. Because I know, remember all the backlash that they got from the way that she portrayed the cast of Bridgerton. Even to the point where people's like, for some reason now everybody all of a sudden they paid zero attention in social studies in school, but now they're experts. There were no black people that had money in ancient, England and France. Shut the hell up.
Definitely no queens.
Yeah, definitely no queens. Even though you can look. There's all sorts of. No, never mind. There's people see what they want to see. Okay, just like that one guy that's from Nazareth or something. He looked like Jim Caviezel.
I know it because I seen the picture of him.
Yeah, I saw the movie. Mel Gibson know what he looked like. Okay.
Yeah, let's stop.
He's American too, ain't he? He's American. But what I was going to say about Shonda's writing was it's so progressive in the fact, I don't know if this is true. However, I'm thinking, is this the first same-sex couple? Is this first gay president that we've had in media history?
There's rumors that it is not even the first president. There are rumors regarding another president
that may not be. I don't remember any other ones. And like I said, I could be completely wrong about that. But the only reason that is a point is because when you do things in the media, even though people say, the media ain't this, the media ain't that, the media helps shape the way people think. And a lot of times they make you either completely upset with something or make you completely comfortable with something. And just for me personally, I don't give a shit what nobody says until they saw it on 24, where David Paymer played the president, or you saw Morgan Freeman play the president, or Danny Glover play the president in movies. Then people got familiar, got okay with, the black president, he wasn't that bad. The whole the earth didn't burn down while the black man was president. That might work, And so then when a young, charismatic senator from Illinois pop up, people are like, he was actually pretty good as a president on 24. Maybe that will work, But that's how you make people okay. You make them people because you've already planted the seed. It's already in their mind. You know what I'm saying? And that's why representation is so important. So because it wasn't just Barack popped out of nowhere and people like, you know what? We hate George W. so bad we're going to vote for the black dude. No, they was already kind of comfortable with it because they'd already seen an excellent portrayal of a black president on a TV show. Silly as that sounds, that's how things are done. And that's why media is important and why media has the ability to plant seeds, whether good or bad, in people's minds. And I just thought that was extremely interesting that was the choice that Shonda made for this particular show. Because she didn't have to, but then again, what would that really say? Because, we've seen it every other way before. So even if you showed us a black president, you showed us a female president, shit, I've seen that before, and I'm okay with it. So, we haven't crossed that threshold of black president. We tried, didn't work. I don't know what the hell people's thinking of this time around, but,
Right?
Okay.
Let me tell you something. I keep as we are all talking. Of course, I'm keep playing things in my mind that I heard on this episode. Right.
Okay.
So right now, I'm thinking about these journals.
Oh, okay.
These journals that AB had, because I was going back and I was thinking about how they were interviewing all the guests and the staff, and he had that long-term friendship with the painter.
Yes.
And so we're getting their perspective on how long they knew him, how he was as a boss, blah, 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 blah. And she had mentioned these journals. And so I want to know what's in the journals.
Yeah.
I want to know what he was writing about. I want to know what this chaos is that everybody's talking about. What's so wrong with how things are being run that he had to write all this down? Why is he stressed? Why was he no, I'm not retiring. I'm going to be here for at least another 2 more years. I'm like, well, what does that mean exactly? Sorry, these are ponderings that have come up as we're just sitting
I
here.
got on the strength of that, I got 2 guesses.
Okay.
This is tinfoil hat stuff.
Okay.
So, and that's an excellent point that you brought up, MC. So I'm thinking, 1, the problems, whatever's going on, I don't know, but right now, just that Harry Hollinger dude.
Yep, because he was in there snooping around.
Yeah, and it was the senator from Colorado who said, this dude is not elected. He don't have no political power whatsoever. He is the advisor to the president, which that is the president's best friend. He chose him for a position that he completely is grossly underqualified for, or whatever. And that's just, he got no political power. So what dirt does AB have on him that he done wrote down his journal? And that's what dude was in there looking for. Now, at first I thought he already had it, but he got caught in the middle looking for it. So I don't think he got it. So if he don't got it, I don't know. That would have to say that AB knew this was coming. So if he turned and tell dude, I'm gonna be dead by the end of the night, then maybe he hit it.
Yeah, because remember he said
right now.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm thinking he hid it in the library.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Old girl said that was the first place he went every day when he got there, and the last place he went when
so
he went home.
probably journaled in there, like it was journaling all his thoughts or what's going on for the day. And
yeah, because if he didn't, he had his own little library going in his office.
Yeah. Why does he go in there?
What better place to hide a book?
That's true.
Yeah.
And Jasmine knew about all this, remember? Because you remember he was standing there having that conversation with Jasmine about just don't touch my books, but I know you're going to. So I feel like they wouldn't have said that.
I don't trust you with it.
Yeah. They wouldn't have said all that if that wasn't a part of it.
Well, for me, I know in the very first episode, we all kind of agreed there's too much going on for us to kind of like pinpoint or even remotely suggest who might be kind of like our point our finger to. I think I'm ready to put on a tinfoil hat.
I have one too. Go ahead, I have one too.
And that is, I think Harry Hollinger is the one that makes everybody kind of like pay attention to because he's just so outward with being an asshole and a jerk. But I think because he is the president's best friend, he is doing what a best friend is going to do, and that is protect his best friend.
I can agree with that.
There is something just about the physical nausea that the president's mom has regarding the president is very telling by itself. The fact that when the regime change happened and everything was in chaos says something. The president, the few lines that he has, I don't really like him. He's not a very likable person from what we've seen. He doesn't, and plus he's got a weak man on top of it, of somebody that could be easily manipulated and indecisive.
Yeah.
I think Harry Hollinger is trying to protect whatever nefarious deeds that the president is doing. So right now, my eyes are on the president.
Okay.
For now, that's my tinfoil hat right now.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you something. I got one myself.
Okay, go for it. Let me hear it.
Now I'm very observant. Let's just say that. Let's say it like it is. Okay, so when we're looking at whoever is standing outside of the room that has like the gardening stuff in it, right? That was smoking, right? Right. That person had a bob hairstyle.
You think it's a woman?
I think it's
the butler.
I think it's Sheila. Yeah, her name is Sheila. Okay. She's the lady that was drinking, and she was like, and Cordelia asked her, "Are you drunk?"
Yeah.
Because she had that exact same glass in her hand.
She said, "I'm under oath."
Yeah. She had an exact same glass in her hand. That glass that she found on the windowsill.
She bumped into them.
Yep. And it was the same shard of glass that they found in that gardening space.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so Sheila is on my radar.
Okay, Sheila's on your radar.
Yes.
Okay, Rekkai, do you have a tinfoil hat theory? It's only the second episode. If you don't, it's fine. But I'm just curious.
I do. Just because something is off. I don't know what it is, and I think, especially some of the people, you have these people in there, you gotta use them. It's just kind of like you were just saying about with Giancarlo being in Captain America. You gotta use the quality people you got. That damn, my name is Earl. Jason Lee. Like Trip Morgan, the president's brother. look at how he's dressed, how disheveled he's look. He is living in the White House, and he looked like he just moved in out of a boxcar off the railroad tracks. Like
during the state dinner.
Something is off about dude. Just like Cordelia asked him, she's like, "Wait, so you mean to tell me there's a murder next door, the woman screaming, and you decided to go in your room and go back to bed?" He's like, "Yeah." And then the engineer dude, Bruce, said, "I didn't even see him."
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Something's off.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but just, I don't know, whatever. Whenever they can get to him, because he's one of them type of people too, that his ability to be quipping, like he came from that the Kevin Smith school of filmmaking and stuff like that. Listen, I am ready for it. Whenever they decide to give him his dialogue, he's gonna go and be funny as hell. I can't wait.
Yeah, CCL, that's what I love about these kind of shows. Like, all three of us have a completely different person. But we're strong in our reasoning. We probably strong wrong, but we in it. So I'm here for all of it. Okay. And I just love that we all have these different perspectives, because I don't know who it is.
Yo, we have all three gone at length. Just any quick closing thoughts?
I love this show. I'm here for it. I can't wait to see what happens next, what bird is discovered, and what Cordelia is gonna come up with.
All right, I'll go next. I like the smaller characters. I think the smaller characters make a larger impact. Rekkai mentioned Jason Lee, the guy that plays the FBI agent that's following Cordelia. He's starting to pick up some steam. Isaiah Whitlock's as Larry Dokes, the guy that is like the head of MD sorry for all that being loud. What kind of car y'all got? The bit roles are picking up a lot of momentum, and I'm appreciating that. Rekkai?
I tell you, some of the funniest people who've been on the screen so far, as far as funny, which is funny. It's not the normal people. It'd be like Randall Park is usually pretty funny, and he's been playing more straight. I can't wait to see who I just said. Jason Lee is Trip Morgan. I want to see more Harry Hollinger, because he's just Pistol. And to MC's point, Sheila, the drunk ass butler, because she sees hood. I am ready for some ratchet code switching. She work at the White House too. I bet she probably got. I bet she probably got Laurie seasoning in her purse right now. I can't wait to hear more from her.
Absolutely.
She got a bottle of Red
Because
Rooster.
the other black characters, Jasmine, all 17, George McCutcheons. The one dude who's the tall Mater D dude. But they seem right now, they seem pretty buttoned up. That Sheila, she drunk as shit at work. I can't wait till they talk to her.
Sheila about to
can you imagine her being in a room with Cordelia Cupp just sitting there not saying nothing? She gonna run it. She gonna talk about food stamp scam she's in. She gonna talk about filing her brother's kids on her taxes. She gonna talk about everything. I can't wait.
Why is it so funny that you think she gonna tell it all? Because I think they gonna look and just stare at each other. They gonna look at each other like this.
She gonna be like, I don't know about you.
They gonna be staring them right at each other. Like,
you look guilty too.
I don't know. Cordelia had that. She had that mama look down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna say something? I already know you lying. I'm asking you a question because I already know the answer.
I already know it. Yo, big facts. Oh my gosh.
Lil Buddy told his whole soul and then came back and told some more. Like, damn.
He's like, so what you're asking me is
He said, I'm good with you asking the question.
Oh no, my goodness.
I love this show.
Hey, once again, if you're not watching this with somebody and you want to have a really good time, I really do think that this is one of those shows that is better watched with somebody with you. If you don't have that somebody with you, you can do yourself a favor. Go ahead and sign up to the Patreon. You get a special section of the Discord called Watch Us Work, where you can have a watch buddy. You can sit here and get in on this with one of your favorite reactors. There's a link in the description. It's super easy, or you can just be a part of the Discord if you want to. Free, easy peasy. Now, if you want to get to know these two individuals a lot better, Mikel-Claire, tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
Well, I'm going to hold up my name and my occupation. You will also have how you can get in contact with me. Take a picture, it'll last longer. But no, there'll be a link in the description. Super easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Hey, and if you want to get to know Rekkai a little bit better, as you can see, he certainly has his own unique way of breaking down this content that we love and enjoy. Do yourself a favor, head over to his YouTube channel, hit that subscription button, show some love to his Patreon as well. Rekkai, tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
My page and Rekkai Steed, new from Neville, content creator. I do want to say that for everyone, you heard Syntell just a second ago give the reason that you should be in the Discord, or more so his Patreon. Just remember, if you're watching this with us on YouTube, thank you. We appreciate it. But you're getting an edited version. If you want to watch the entire episode with us, your favorite creators, myself, Syntell, MC, listen, you want to hear all the funny, everything we had to say, our entire discussion, you have to be in his Patreon to do it. And even if you get in the Discord, then you can watch along with us when we watch. And that's even better because you get to hear it live. And we converse with the people in the chat. So either during the episode or usually after the episode, we talk to people in the chat to hear their theories and talk about what they got to talk about. So you need to do that. If you feel like hitting me up, Newt from Neville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE on Patreon and on YouTube. If I said it too fast, it's in the description. Remember, everything we watch, it's got to be about this, but even better yet, got to be about this. Thank you, chefs.
Thank you, chef. And thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.